Thank you for joining us today. We are demonstrating against the imperialist war on Syria based on lies. Since 2001, the United States government has declared a so-called war on terrorism. Now, ask yourself, is the world any safer? Has terrorism been defeated? In the past 16 years, the United States government has waged unilateral war against nation upon nation upon nation. The war in Iraq was based on the same faulty pretense of there being chemical weapons of mass destruction, right? If you ask these U.S. officials, they said that they were 100% clear and 100% certain that there were weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Well, history has not absolved the U.S. There were no weapons of mass destruction, but it's too late now, right? We cannot wait until it's too late with Syria. We cannot wait for some liberal academic to write a book 10 years from now saying, oh, hey, the war in Syria, it was also based on lies, right?
More time for the people in the back.
In 2011, the United States again, under Barack Obama, the first so-called black president, bombed an African nation, Libya. The same pretext. Oh, Gaddafi is killing his own people. He's giving black African men Viagra in order to go out and rape people. Amnesty International came out with a report in 2012 that said that was entirely false. But guess what? In 2012, it was too late. Libya was already toppled, right? The same terrorist forces that were in Libya, so-called revolutionaries that the U.S. called them, right? And it should be noted that if the United States is supporting some foreign revolution abroad, it is no revolution. The United States does not support revolution anywhere in the world. It supports counter-revolution and those who are going to be subsistent, subjugated compradors to their agendas. So those same terrorist forces that left Libya went into Nigeria and Mali, right? There was no such thing as Boko Haram, right? To bring back our girls, where are our girls? There was no such thing as Boko Haram until the United States toppled the Libyan government, right? And the Libyan government, we don't even have to talk about the character of the Libyan government, right? Because people or the pundits will make this a question of, oh, do you support such and such leader? Do you support Gaddafi? Do you support Assad? It's totally irrelevant. Our government is taking our money to support wars that we did not vote on. We did not decide. Trump's administration has just increased the military budget by $54 billion. Where did that money come from? It's our money, right? It's money that comes from workers, from poor people, from some middle class folks, right? So that same money that could be used to raise the living standard of the everyday Americans, to put money into public schools, to fix our transportation system, is being used to build a war based on lies and slander and disinformation, right? So brothers and sisters, we are living in dangerously radical times. Calamities and catastrophes are the norm. We have police terror at home and missile strikes in violation of the rule of law. Right? We have international law being violated. We have the U.S. constitutional law being violated. There was no congressional support for the war in Libya, and there was no congressional support for Trump's attacks in Syria. It goes like this. When I say number one terrorist, you say U.S. imperialist. Number one terrorist,
U.S. imperialist.
Number one terrorist,
U.S. imperialist.
Number one terrorist,
U.S. imperialist.
All right. Another chant. When I say, whatever I say, y'all say, shut it down. Trump's lies.
Shut it down.
Imperialism.
Shut it down.
Endless war.
Shut it down.
The whole damn system.
Shut it down.
The whole damn system.
Shut it down.
Trump's lies.
Shut it down.
Imperialism.
Shut it down.
Endless wars.
Shut it down.
The whole damn system.
Shut it down.
The whole damn system.
Shut it down.
When Syria is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When Syria is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up like that.
When Yemen is under That's right. So it's saying no war. Trump says more war.
We say no war.
Trump says more war. We say
no war.
Trump says more war.
We say no war.
Trump says more war.
We say no war.
Trump says more war.
We say no war.
Right? We need to continue to draw those connections that this war is financed by the American people, unfortunately, right? This is our funds being used to promote war and militarism, right? Spreading a genocidal war in Yemen, right? And moreover, I want to...
Another country without a solid proof that they use chemical weapons against their people sounds familiar for me. It's the same scenario that when the United States launched a war against Iraq because they were claiming that they have chemical weapons. Trillions of dollars were wasted. Thousands of soldiers died for nothing. And then whoops, there's no chemical weapons. It sounds so familiar, and this is happening again and again. And Syria's not going to be another Iraq. We're not going to let this happen. Hands off Syria!
Hands off Syria! Hands off Syria!
I was born there.
I have a lot of memories. Please keep Syria safe.
Please keep Syria safe!
Hey, mic check!
Listen guys, I'm very encouraged to see everybody out here because I know one thing for sure, we don't all have to agree on everything, right? You don't have to be anti-imperialist and at the same time say that you have to be pro-Assad, right? And I'm a regular ordinary citizen, I pay my taxes. So why am I here? Well, I'm here because I know that for the first time in a long time in this country, all of a sudden we are starting to pay attention from a grassroots level about what's going on in this country. But now we have this distraction called Syria and Assad that is trying to basically turn the focus away from what is really happening in this country. And I'm saying that I am not dumb. And I'm tired that the government treats me like I'm a dumb person who doesn't know or doesn't understand and that will believe every little propaganda that's on the news.
Thank you.
I don't believe that Trump cares about Syrian children. When he doesn't care about black and brown children here in this country.
That's right. That's right.
I don't believe that Trump cares about chemical weapons. When I know that the United States government sold chemical weapons to Iraq and then invaded it. They sold it when it was convenient when Iraq was fighting Iran. So all of a sudden, and now it's convenient to fight Syria, who happens to be and share a border with Iraq. Is that a coincidence?